let's move that on back. Hey y'all. Okay, we gotta move it back some more. Hey, no problem. Head still cut off. Let's see. Wait a second now. Fine. You're the bestest. Love you. Fine. All right,
Oh, you can see.
Yes. Now you can see me. Let's try this again. Hello, friends. So let's go ahead and get into this Real Housewives chat. I gotta figure out a name for it. Housewives chat, housewife talk. I probably can't even use that because they gonna say that they own the word housewives. Welcome back to another video with Liz Elaine. So I'm doing a little something different for YouTube, but not for me. So if you know me, you know I am a Housewives connoisseur. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Every episode, probably seen it like 20 times over. And so I've been watching that since like it came out, since I was little. Real Housewives of Potomac, I started watching that a little bit after it came on and ended up like going back and watching all the episodes. And so now that's one of the ones I'm invested in as well. So just to give a little background, I be knowing and I be following. I know Andy, and I want to go to BravoCon, watch What Happens Lives, all the things. So last season, let me tell y'all, Real Housewives of Potomac really made me angry. Like, I was so disgusted at just go back and watch it. I'm not gonna get into that because we're talking about this new season that just came on. But I was like, I need to start doing reviews because let me tell you, I was gonna wait until Real Housewives of Atlanta came back on, but I don't know what they got going on. It's a lot. So Real Housewives of Potomac came back on tonight, and I'm like, let me just review that because I be watching them too. So let's get started. I just watched it. It is currently 9/11. It came on at 8. And I have it up just in case like I need to go back, but I'm pretty sure I can remember everything. Let's start out with this extremely dramatic intro. Bravo. First of all, y'all get on my nerves. They gonna start with the following is a reenactment. And it's talking about Karen, like, DUI, like, whenever she had gotten the accident and stuff. And you guys, it was so dramatic. Like, I cannot. I'm just like, okay, cool, whatever. So then we go to Giselle in the opening scene saying how she's talking to Ashley, saying how, you know, she's gonna check on Karen and everything, and then it gives everybody's basically opinion on the accident. Some people were like, oh, you know, is Karen okay? And then others are like, you know, you put somebody else's life in danger, which I agree, like, you know, when you drink and drive. So yeah, so then Giselle caught herself taking Karen out, you know, to get out of the house because Karen has just been in the house. Now, listen, I love me some Grand Dame. Let me just make that clear. I didn't like how she looked in the first scene. Like, they had my girl looking crazy and decrepit. Like, she was just so bent out of shape. Well, she might be, okay, she may very well be bent out of shape. But I'm saying they had her look like a crackhead or something. Like, her hair was not, you know, up to par. But, you know, if you know, you know, Karen in the wigs. But you can see, like, her veins and stuff. I don't know. I just didn't like how they was trying to portray her like she was like old and frail, and that's the Grand Dame. Like, don't do her. But you know how Karen do, she won't tell her business. So they're sitting there talking and everything, and they're at this little diner where apparently Karen is a regular at. And at some point in the conversation, the waiter comes up and gives Karen like a free donut because he says, oh yeah, she's a great customer and she always comes in here, and we have never served her a drink in here. She's never had a drink here. You're in a diner. And so Giselle was like, y'all don't sell drinks here. And they pointed to the people behind them, and they had mimosas or something. And Giselle was like, that was totally planned. And I don't typically agree with Giselle, but she ate with that one thing. Like, yes, is funny to me. She talked to or paid the people to say that. Because why is he just gonna out of nowhere say, we have never served her a drink. She has never had a drink here. It was so awkward, so unserious. Then Karen talks about, you know, how she has been going through a lot over the past few years, you know, with her parents passing and then her relationship issues with Ray. And then she said, this was a red flag to me. She said something like, my emotion, and that's how I was in an emotional state that had an effect on the state that I was in. There it go. That that night that I got into the accident, that emotional state that I was in. So you were drunk? So you were drunk. And they tried to, in the reenactment and then in the opening scene, they tried to have deers run across like it was the deer's fault. Like, I don't know, Grand Dame, you my girl and everything. But then they start talking about Mia and Ink and Gordon and their whole situation, and then it fades off to the first scene with Mia and Gordon. And basically Gordon saying how he's not okay, you know, with the situation at hand. And it was just weird. Like, Mia was like, yeah, he be coming to the house, but Gordon stays there sometimes, or he still lives there or something. And, you know, I can't even have my sneaky links over because they not sneaky links no more. Huh? So are we like glorifying affairs and cheating? I'm confused. Granted, I do know that I ain't gonna say that, but I know that they had some issues, marital issues, and, you know, I don't support, you know, none of that if it was happening. But girl, Mia a pimp. I mean, you can't, hey, I don't know, that's none of my business, but it's just weird. And Gordon was mad because Ink was taking the little boy, their son, to get the haircut, and Gordon was like, he don't need to go get a haircut with no other man. Apparently Mia want Gordon to get a DNA test because Ink might be the daddy, and we don't know who the daddy is. I don't know. It was a lot. So then the next scene after the commercial was Ashley going to a divorce attorney or a lawyer or whatever, and just the opening, like, it was her getting off the elevator. Y'all, the intro was so underwhelming. Like, Ashley used to be one of my favorites when she first came on, but she has gradually just fell off for me. Yeah. I don't know. That's all I have for that segment. In the next scene, we have Dr. Wendy Osefo. Yeah. Period. We have her, you know, making the decision to resign from being a professor, which she talked about in previous seasons, how it wasn't, she wasn't feeling fulfilled with that anymore, so she officially resigned. And I just love her and her husband's relationship. Like, it reminds me of me and Jamar. He's so supportive. He loves that lady. Like, he's so supportive of her and her dreams, and he was right there next to her, and she just fell into his arms, and it was just great. I really liked that scene because it shows, like, you know, Black women and how we have to make these decisions, like what's best for our family and what's best for ourselves. We like have to ultimately make the time to put ourselves first, because we don't be doing that. Catch it. Then we have the introduction of I don't know her name, you guys. I'm so sorry. Stacy! We have the introduction of the new Orchid. Is that what we call them? The new housewife, Stacy. And she's cool. I liked her intro. It was very cute. You know how she popped in. And she's at the little shop with Karen and Vivian. And they're all talking, and then Stacy says how she's divorced and stuff. And I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't know, me watching reality shows and Housewives through the lens that I watch it is different, because, like, I'm like a Carlos King connoisseur. So, like, I be watching the interviews, and I like to watch, you know, the behind the scenes viewpoint of, like, these reality shows and stuff. So when I saw that scene where they were talking about her divorce, I'm like, y'all knew, I'm sure if they're friends, they probably already knew that, not her divorce, that she was separated for a year, unless she like really didn't tell them. I don't know, it was just kind of like not organic to me. And then they're having they're trying on dresses and what have you, and they're having champagne, but Karen is having water. And they Stacy goes, you know, are you okay that if we drink this around you? Why y'all trying to make why is this a recurring theme of trying to make Karen seem like she's off her rocker? Is she really off her rocker? I don't know, but I'm just like, it was weird. Like, are you okay if we drink this champagne in front of you? Like, she's an alcoholic. Is she an alcoholic? Did I miss something? For real alcoholic, like not like they calling her an alcoholic because she has. I'm saying like, is she seriously like an alcoholic that like needs help? Because that's what they're making it seem like. We have the hat party that Giselle threw for Karen, and here come Ashley with this wig. Who was the hairstylist? No. Then y'all, we have, you know, all the ladies walking in and they're doing their little walk in. They do the slow-mo camera, all the things. Jacqueline. Yes. Give her 10. Y'all, the intro, she gave the girls a little blink. Oh my gosh, she was eating. That's how you make an entrance, okay? The hair, the fit, the face. All of it. Yes, ma'am. In this episode, we are also introduced to Jazzy. She's cool. I think she's cute. She is an NFL wife. Her husband, boyfriend, her man plays for the Kansas City Chiefs, and you know they just won the Super Bowl and everything. And they were asking, you know, how she met Taylor Swift, and she was like, yeah, and yeah, but she's cute. I like her. I'm ready to see her fits, because I don't know if y'all on TikTok follow or see the hashtag NFL wives or wags, you know, their game day fits. They be eating the girls down. So then Karen has this extremely dramatic entrance once again with her hat. And they sit down, and Giselle's like, well, you know, the girls had a lot of questions. You know how they do when they have these sit down things. And Karen was like, well, I'm here, ask me. Ooh, okay. And you know, it was quiet, like everybody had all this to say, but it's like, are y'all afraid of Karen? Don't get me wrong, that is the grande dame, okay? And y'all need to respect her. Y'all been acting like y'all don't respect her in seasons past, but listen, I'm a grande dame stan. But anything, they just looking, and I'm like, now she got y'all shook. Then Jacqueline breaks the ice, and she's like, you know, because she had said that before Karen got there that Karen called her and she could have possibly been drunk or whatever. So Jacqueline was like, you know, we're glad you're okay, but basically like the other ladies were saying, you know, you could have put other people's lives in danger and da 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 da. I don't know how we got to this point, but that doggone Karen, she goes, I'm glad, because I need to know who my real friends and who my fake friends are anyway. And I need to know who the real Karen soldiers are, because I don't need no fake bees in my circle. Like, okay, sis. Okay, Karen. Grande dame. I said, that is the grande dame that I know. And then Mia said it best. She was like, okay, gangsta Karen. I said, yeah, that's really what it gave. Because then they deflect and start talking about Mia and her situation, and saying that basically that she a bad mom to her kids, because when Gordon had said that the baby had seen his mama and the other man sleeping in the bed together. I don't know, but you know they always gonna deflect and take it too far, and it was Giselle and Karen in this case. And Wendy was basically saying, you know, that was a lot, you know, to come at her with at this table. You know, we're all mothers. Like, as a mom, that was a lot for you to come at her with. Like, you can't talk about nobody parenting to their kids. That's that's an automatic trigger. So then Mia ran to the bathroom crying, and of course the episode ended after that. So overall, I would give the first episode, honestly, they had me gagged a little bit. I gotta give it a 10 out of 10. Like, I cannot even be a hater. I was not expecting this. I'm telling y'all, Potomac had really started to just fall off for me. In this last season, I was like, what are y'all doing? Like, it's giving Mean Girl, and I did not like it at all. I was upset. Like, I was upset watching the show last season. So today, it was a very positive, nice surprise. Like, period, bravo. Thank you, Andy. I am gonna try to do these like every Sunday after this show. because I'm telling you guys, I love the Housewives. I don't really watch like the other one. I've seen a couple episodes of New Jersey. I've seen I tried to start watching. What did I start trying to watching? I started watching, it was either Beverly Hills or Orange County. No, it was Beverly Hills. I've seen a couple of those because I watched those when I was in the hospital with Maverick. And I also like tried to watch it, you know, when I came home. So I've seen a couple of episodes of that. And I think that's it. I think I've seen like one episode of Salt Lake City. And then Married to Medicine. I know that's not Real Housewives, but like I love me some Bravo. Like, yeah, so I think I'm gonna really enjoy doing this. And Real Housewives of Atlanta, I mean, girl, you can come on back whenever. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. Bye, see you later. That was so lame. Bye, see you later. Okay, bye.